Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video. Hope you guys are doing well today. This is my first Mythic Plus in the BFA pre-patch. I'm playing my Boomy. I was once a good Boomy. Let's just say that, I guess. It's been a while. I've not even played WoW in the last couple of months. I have no idea how well I'm going to do. I've done one dungeon, which was just a daily heroic, so it's not exactly like I learned much from that. I'm just going into this with zero expectations. We're just going to kind of go as we go and see how much DPS we can pull. These are the talents I'm running. It's pure sort of Mythic Plus setup. Yeah, we're just going to kind of roll over it and see what happens. I don't know if these are the best talents. I don't know if I'm kind of missing out on something overpowered. Like I said, this is purely just I logged in, realized it was BFA pre-patch, decided to make a video for you guys. Looks like the Demon Hunter is doing some hella DPS though. Let's see what he's using. I-beam. Oh, so he's using the I-beam setup. It's AoE. I'm expecting that then. Blade Storm from the Warrior, and then myself. I like the way Boomies are playing right now though. The empowerments being AoE, both of them, so nice. It feels so good. Like people you just don't even understand how nice it feels. Let's just get rid of all them. Right, let's see how much DPS we can pull on this boss. We haven't got a proc. We have got one empowerment, which isn't really ideal. We wanted to go into this with a little bit more. But let's... So, with Overlord, you kind of want to stack artifact power, astral power, it looks like, so that you can get 3 as fast as possible, and then we're going to go for the burst. Kind of just going to nuke down the boss. I honestly don't think we're going to get adds. Yeah, we're not. Here comes the explosion. Does about half my health, and not an issue. But damn, that Demon Hunter's doing some serious damage. Let's ask him what eye level it was, but before the patch. He's playing with the cloak as well, which is a bit weird. 970, so he was pretty much as best in slot gets before the patch, so it's not particularly surprising to see him do this much damage, but still nice to see. So he's 245 now, I'm 224. So 20 item level, making almost doubling my DPS. That's pretty insane. And I don't think by any means I'm doing bad DPS for a Boomy, but just to talk about the DPS and like all the changes that have come in, I think they're amazing. I think the fact that we're on like Wrath of the Lich King Burning Crusade level, I mean it's kind of Wrath of the Lich King level health already. We'll probably end up on like Cataclysm health, I hope. Maybe, one day, maybe. Just gonna heal myself up a little bit, because that was a lot of poisons I just took for no real reason. This hurts. This hurts my head. This hurts my soul. Yeah, so talking about like the pre-patch, I think they've gone in the right direction. They need to make sure that they keep it low this time. You know, remember that Legion had a stat squish as well, and we still ended up with like the highest amount of stats we've ever seen. So it's not always exactly ideal. Let's see if I get that off. Drop a load of Star Surges. Drop that. That's not what I wanted. Bombardment did all of my DPS there, so I'm not even going to try and claim myself being good here. Ow. So Boomy DPS, the rotation and stuff like that hasn't changed, but then again, Blizzard said they didn't want much to change going from BFA, going into BFA, because they liked the way the specs were, and I think they've definitely done that. The specs feel as smooth as they were. The specs that didn't feel very smooth in Legion have been changed, and I think that's really good. Boomies have overall received nothing but love from Blizzard in this patch, and I'm all about it. So we're going to be trying to do... have they got a spell steal? That would be broken. Surely not. We're going to be trying the raid today as well. Obviously, the reset for EU is in like an hour and a half. So I tried to get my Mythic Plus done. Like I said, I've not played the game in a couple of months, so we're just kind of YOLOing it, seeing what DPS we pull. And like I said, I'm really enjoying it. I think the pre-patch brings a new life to Legion for a little while. And obviously BFA in, what, like 2 weeks now, 3 weeks now, which is super cool. So yeah, let me know in the comments what classes and stuff you're playing, how your experience is with it. Are you enjoying it? What's changed, basically? Is there anything that's changed? And are you enjoying the pre-patch? I suppose they're the good questions, isn't it? Okay, so I pulled 3.5k there, which is not bad, but I mean, 8k. It is melee. Melee at the moment are just particularly strong anyway. That's kind of been the meta for Mythic Plus for a while. Nothing's really changed with that, so I'm not particularly surprised. Boomies do well at like super high Mythic Plus, which I'm looking forward to getting on my legendaries and actually be able to push that high. That's kind of one of my goals coming up in the next couple of weeks before BFA, to see how high I can push. And basically just how the higher tiers feel. But, I mean, this is a +7, so it's not exactly the hardest content in the world. But I'm definitely not feeling any level of real difficulty, which is nice, because they got the balance in a good place. Now, this is nice. I'm going to start this with no empowerments, but I'm going to start it with a Star Surge and high Astral Power. So if they get in quick, get in, thank you. And we're going to start with the Solar Wrath into the double dots, into a triple Astral Power spam Starfall. I don't really want to move away, so I'm just going to stand here and tank it. So I'm actually getting a load of empowerments just through casting, which is really nice. Have we still got the talent? Let's see if we still got the... There was a talent that every time we cast it, like, updated our dots. So we never actually had to reapply dots. It doesn't look like we have that anymore, which is a shame. I also like the fact that they've buffed Fury of Elune. It's one talent I'm definitely going to be looking into. It is my favourite spell in the game, and they managed to screw it up through the entirety of Legion. It had like a week of being good when it was like our bursty ability in Nighthold, not even Nighthold, Emerald Nightmare, and then they screwed it up. And they finally brought it to a place where it's actually usable by the looks of it, which is nice. So I'm really looking forward to getting involved with that. Okay, so it just Mastery just increases the damage. It doesn't increase like the cast time or like the AoE damage, which is a bit meh. I'd have liked it if it increased that. So hitting with 2 Solar Wraths. Actually, Solar Wrath's doing a hell of a lot of damage single target, which is nice. AoE, sorry. Like everything just does AoE. This is the Mythic Plus class right now, right? This is gonna be amazing. I'm really looking forward to pushing Mythic Pluses super hard in Battle for Azeroth. That's going to be my goals. My life goals. Damn, that Demon Hunter kind of carrying a little bit. A little bit of a shame that he is so strong, because we're not really getting to test out our DPS. But hey, it's nice to see that other guys are getting some testing in as well and enjoying it. So we're going to drop our trinket here just to cheese some DPS so I don't feel so bad. Drop 2 Lunar Strikes, see what the damage is like. And we're going to drop Starfall. Everything's dead way too quick though. Even with my trinket, the Demon Hunter still beat me out. And then I got whipped. They're bolstered to high hell. It's quite funny. Yeah, I mean, he's doing a lot of damage. It's pretty crazy. It's been interesting talking to different people and getting their perspectives on the classes. Warriors have been telling me that they're not in a good place. Blood DKs aren't able to like solo dungeons anymore. Solo Mythic Pluses, which obviously they're not happy about. Warlocks seem fun. I played a little bit on my Warlock earlier, but again, he's a lot less geared, so I wanted to try something geared so that I could actually test stuff and get my empowerments. So I believe if I just spam Solar Wrath on this... There you go, I've got 1 empowerment, 2 empowerment, 3 empowerment. Perfect. Is he going to do it this really slow? It's a shame. Yeah, obviously difficulty, not really there right now. It is a +7. And I'm guessing the balancing is... Normally pre-patch balancing is messy. And the fact that it's... Like, we're pretty well geared. We're not the best, but we're decently well geared. This isn't really going to be much of an issue for us to clear. I mean, looking at the time, we still have plenty of time before we even get close to, like, not being able to 3-chest this. And hopefully we get loads of Waking Essence from our chest so that we get to get more legendaries. Because that's always fun. See if I can get some empowerments from this. I didn't get any or a proc from my braces, which kind of sucks. So 965. 965 is, or does look like it's the max for legendaries right now. Didn't actually put Moonfire on, that sucks. Hopefully someone's going to tank this for me. Don't really want to do anything or move. He's going to tank it. What a good guy. So 4K burst, or 4K opener seems to be actually pretty decent. I've been seeing people struggle to hit 4K bursts at the moment, which is a really nice feeling to see that I'm able to do that with a particular lack of gear as well. It's not like I'm doing amazing DPS. No, not like I'm amazingly geared. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way Boomies are. I can't say I'm disappointed in any way. Having Twin Moons as part of our like toolkit, never got the legendary, so this feels just amazing right now. Like our Mythic Plus gameplay is going to be dot everything, spam Starfall. Still nothing's changed. Obviously Star-Lord is going to be a massive increase to that. I'm not sure if you're going to take Soul of the Forest or Star-Lord though. I think the extra haste on Star-Lord with your dots might be stronger, but I'm not too sure because Starfall's only 40 now, right now, I believe. There is 50, so it would be 40. But honestly, with the shooting stars procs and how easy it is to apply our dots to so many things, 50 isn't that hard to come by. Like, so let's spam 2 here and see what we end up with at the end of this fight. Just putting dots on things. So on 21, we ended up on like 20. Well, we ended up on 20. There we go, 30. Yeah, I don't think we're in a bad spot, and having this talent is so cool because we end up on 50 just before every fight. So we're going to save our cooldowns. We're going to try and save some Astral Power. I honestly don't think we're going to need much Astral Power with this guy in the group. So yeah, I'm not sure if the balancing is just a little bit overpowered at the moment. We're just a little bit too strong. But hey, it's interesting to see. And like I said, I'll be doing a raid. I'll be recording all the bosses so that I can upload them. You guys can see what DPS people are pulling, what classes, what specs, and all that good stuff. Anyone that I see is performing particularly well, obviously I will be showing them off, showing what builds they're using and what gear they're using, legendaries and things like that, so that you guys can obviously take advantage of it as well. This looks like it's going to be the end of the fight in a second. I don't think this is going to last much longer now that we've got this huge buff. Get off my... don't want to sleep. Nope, don't want to sleep. I hate the fact that I haven't got the Starfall proc right now, so I can move while casting. But hey, we get it. We get a nice chest that's going to go straight in the bin. And we actually got 28 Awakening Essence as well. Did we just get that from every Mythic Plus? That's really cool if we do. Yeah, so I like this. It shows us the like DPS. Shows us the DPS throughout. I mean, Demon Hunter was hitting spikes like 7, 8, 9. Obviously, that doesn't count as the end. That was the last boss. But, like, all through was hitting decent spikes. Us, we were hitting, like, 4Ks, 5K AoE, 4.5, 4.5, 4.5. We were really consistent, actually, which is nice. So then, hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and catch you later, guys.